This is his latest hardcover book, and it's all about the Power Smokeless Grill cookbook. And this will include grilling recipes as well as griddling recipes. I've turned griddling into a verb. So this is what's going to be really exciting, to enjoy all the great recipes, and there are 111 inside this book, complete with beautiful color photos. We've got quite an array of beautiful recipes that you can make in the grill that many of you have already purchased and some others of you are thinking about right now. I can tell you, for the day now, 5,000 books are gone, and already 400 ordered during In the Kitchen with David. They were very popular last hour when we had on our Today's Special Value. So many of you are looking for great ideas to really get the most out of your new appliance. This book is going to be your roadmap. Joining us now live via Skype again is our buddy Eric Theiss, who authored this masterpiece. Mr. Theiss, welcome back in, buddy. And this book is beautiful, complete with color photos and really delicious recipes.
Oh, I appreciate that, David. You know, I love the Power Smokeless Grill and Griddle so much. I wanted to write a cookbook to accompany it. So, you know, and if you have the Power Smokeless Grill, great. You're going to use all the recipes in here and show all the diversity of things that you can cook. But you could also use this if you just want to grill outside, because all of these recipes can be done on a regular grill as well as a griddle. So whether you have my Power Smokeless Grill and Griddle or not, it doesn't matter. You can still use these recipes. Now, one of my favorite pages in this book is this one right here. What I did is I made a whole series of rubs, and the rubs are for beef, they're for chicken, there's an everyday rub, and it goes on. So if you tried these rubs and just made them ahead of time, if you did nothing else but grill some meat, some chicken, some fish, and maybe some salads, you would be covered with everything that I have right here. So this is a great page for you guys. And for those of you who do buy the book, I actually have some FAQs, some questions and answers, some equivalents, and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of information in the book, as well as amazing, beautiful photos, I have to say. I love the photos in this book. And you know what I love? I love an 8.5 by 11 hardcover book. You can't say enough about that.
Well, Eric, I'm going to start with this beautiful recipe in front of me. This is your panzanella salad, and I'm guessing you grilled that bread before you put it into the salad. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely right. And you know, when you grill the bread, this is a very classic salad. When you grill the bread, it just adds another flavor element to it. And you know, what I like to think of recipes as, I like to think of them as a rough draft. Even though I've vetted the recipe, cooked it several times to make sure it works for you guys, it's a rough draft. So if I use tomatoes and peppers and onions, and you want to use shallots instead of onions, you absolutely should do that. And for those of you who join me on Facebook Lives every Thursday, you know that I always like to give you substitutions. Every single recipe has a tip that kind of helps you, you know, maybe make a decision about something that you're not sure of. I like to do that, so it also gives you an extra idea of other things to use. So if you're doing chicken, if you're doing chicken or you're doing pork, you know, can you substitute? So let's start right up here. We have a beautiful pork chops. This has a prune sauce on it. It's very easy to make. And when you have the Power Smokeless Grill, you get that great grill marks. And David, you know, that adds an element of flavor. And you know, this looks really fancy, but it's not. It's a very, very simple recipe to make. If you come back here, I have some kimchi burgers. Now, I love kimchi because, you know what? I love sauerkraut. I'm a sauerkraut lover. So kimchi is sort of like the Korean version of sauerkraut. It's fermented vegetables and cabbages and things like that. It goes great on a burger because you have a little sour, you have a little heat, and that goes great with the grilled beef. So I think that's a really fun recipe.
Now, Eric, you also put together, Eric, real quickly, back here, you put together some chicken quesadillas. So we wanted to show you some everyday recipes as well. And these grilled chicken quesadillas with some beautiful salsa, some chopped lettuce, some sour cream. Here's something that I love, and this employs a little supermarket shortcut. Buy yourself some angel food cake from the supermarket bakery and grill it along with your strawberries. Talk about adding a smoky and delicious flavor to your summer dessert. And if you want to get a little fancy, well, it looks fancy, but it's so easy. Eric did sausage and shrimp kebabs. Now these grill right up on your Power Grill, and you serve those with some fresh lime and lemon and serve those over a bed of rice. And then you did these sticky wings. Now talk to me about sticky wings, because these look, we're gonna come up and shoot these in a moment.
Oh yeah,
Really amazing.
I love it because it's kind of salty, sweet, and sour. There's some vinegar in there. There's some sesame oil in there, of course, sesame seeds. I love that combination, salty, sweet, and sour, salty, sweet, and sour. I can't say it enough. And that's what you get with those sticky wings. And it's sort of like the perfect flavor combination. You add a little of the fat from the skin, and man, oh man, you are in for a real culinary treat. Again, this is all easy stuff. Almost every recipe, probably you have the things in your pantry already. I try not to be too fancy, but you know, every now and then you get a little fancy. But here I want to show you, this is, like I said, if you were watching our presentation, this is literally my lunch 2 or 3 days a week. I love a grilled salmon Caesar. And again, I'm just doing some skewers over some grilled romaine. I give you my Caesar salad dressing recipe, and I give you tips on how to dress it and make it taste as good as it possibly can. And please, please, you guys, do not forget the Parmesan cheese. Never forget that. Now, one of the other things that I want to talk about is this is, we used to call this the tomatoes meritage. This is something that we did at my restaurant. It was an appetizer everybody loved. So what you do is you grill the tomatoes, you grill the eggplant, you grill the peppers. And then what we do is we do a little balsamic glaze, some pesto, on and on and on. It's a really fun appetizer to make. It's a crowd pleaser, and it's fresh and delicious, especially right now at the end of summer when the vegetables, especially the Jersey tomatoes, you guys, you know I'm a Jersey tomato guy. Pennsylvania has great tomatoes, but I'm a Jersey
Eric,
tomato.
there's your recipe, right?
That's right. That's exactly right. And it looks just like the one I have here. It's kind of, it's like magic. So that's one of my favorite recipes in the book, just because it's sort of a near and dear to my heart. And
Right.
of course we have desserts like you showed. You know, that grilled, the grilled pound cake or the grilled angel
food cake, yeah.
with the fruit, it's just so fresh and so delicious. And you know, you can enjoy that all year long, honestly. You know, the frozen fruit, like in the winter, is actually really good now. So you can get strawberries all year round. But oh man, if you do it right now with the fresh berries, oh, it's so good.
And the fresh peaches, all of that. Right quick before we wrap up, Eric, you've got to talk to me about this one, because this is calling my name. This is a grilled cheese sandwich, but with mac and cheese inside. Look.
You know, it's funny, when I was testing this recipe, I couldn't stop thinking of you.
Right.
I was like, you know what? If David sees a panini with mac and cheese inside, I think he's gonna really like it. So I really did. You were in my mind when I made some of these, especially the peanut butter and jelly pancakes. I can't eat peanut butter and not think of you. So you know, you're always with me, David.
Hey,
so
let's update everyone and let you know that for the day now, over 6,000 books have been ordered. That means in this show alone, 1,500 books are gone, and we're very, very busy. We're going to invite everyone to stay on the line here. Don't dare hang up. And if you got this in your shopping cart on QVC.com, go ahead and click place order now so we get that book out to you. In the meantime, Eric, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with another look at today's special value, our final look of the day. But we also want to let you know that my YouTube series on In the Kitchen's YouTube page called Half Homemade is back in production, and we've got more recipes now for you to check out. The first of our new batch is going to be showcased here. This is my summer shrimp pasta salad, a little taster, if you will, or teaser of our brand new content that's now airing on YouTube. Check it out.